Hello guys, welcome back to the game Sibling Pack. Hôm nay có số có một bên kênh channel của bạn Tong San YI. Lấy gì từ lọc với chúng mình cái game Sibling Pack bao nhiêu mà to tiết and tay này bạn lên mission này kia từ lẹ mà thế. Thì cái mission này kia từ lẹ mà cứ achievement selection nhưng mà toàn thưa tới xa về từ tránh nhưng khai đặt pe cho tập thưa tới cứ viên này chọc ngay cho mùi đang phụ cái pe nó chân nhưng cái ta tụi mission chẳng phải cái gì thơ bây giờ là dân thơ mission là bao nhiêu cái bọc sẵn mission là bao nhiêu người miền ấy grapia cả môn dương thơ mission toàn chọn nó tam một lần tay nó dương thưa mission ta đi xin nope nothing let's go here cái lớn này cái nhà này có tranh tham mấy lời mơ đi nhầm miền phẩm mán cho tới đầu vô nè hai bà mà má cục mà rối chăm dân giờ tới đi bà phần đọc mới bà mà đấy xí recipe ban ha recipe hơi phạt ha x phạt sai bằng bảy như thế khi dân ba mà rối hay như ba cái đang phục vụ giờ nào lo đó ta nấy cứ ắt vô tiếng để sao là bây tụi anh này nhầm thử ní phải đi cọ đá ta vứt tay cả tay mình tay cả đá tay cả pruin thnu hôm nay cái men này tay em sơi giờ thì trong thời kì anh định bàn đấy ý thời chẳng thiệt lấy mà đi sơ mình thiết tạ bạn đọc bam pi đi mùi na ok đấy để gặp mọi tụi ban cái nhà đi cái nhà đấy cái sơ đi kia được ao bây giờ đấy người ta nhầm chăng ban thú hay năng bén chả những cái bây pi năng cứ lùa cái bên tay bây giờ bị thà vốt cay buồn trong ly đây cái này đây bén đang chìm bén tới đúng không bén không này anh đi theo tao nấu chiếc này đi âm chi anh đang được mẹ làm chính những cái thằng đi tới và những thăm mò bột trong buổi chẳng lấy gì tụi mình mission bao giờ thì dân tự thơ to ní khi cho mission này dân tự thơ to slot chơi true nó nghe ní kia đây teleport ấy cho làm hạ thừa này sẵn chẳng mơ cái nhà đi cái miếng kia cái khác ai là phải cho anh ấy cứ nhầm cái chẳng gì để ra được càng scope mẹ internet anh thơ si biết là ngày đi mình sẽ si sang rồi ngày ấy mấy cái thì môi mấy ý hai tụi ta thịt hơi a tí ok hả ôi chị đẹp bạch quạch trời chữ skill đa bị đam thơ si khiệt quạch chữ mới hero này nè cái tao có tay dùng quay ngọt bạch ha là bò nhuộm đòn ta chờ bó này đi kêu vay mấy nè nhưng mà sơ vô Picsart style cả lên tụ ông mùi năng đá đôi khơi kia cũng bộ para tí hay cũng watch chai Cái lấy nữa rồi. Quá lên nhầm.
Your life is mine. It's nothing. I'm going in.
Oh, you're coming through. Can't catch me. Cha! Cha!
Cái gì cái thế mày? Các bạn đang bị được lên hero ninh men rồi.
Submit.
Press the advantage.
Ok, bàn bàn mana. Bây giờ là tôi thơ mấy tiệt đây là lên hero việc mịch. Lấy những teleport tới lại đi tới một rồi. Teleport Monaco đi chất lại cái nhà cái trâu. Ha ha ha. What should I play? Vô máu. Ba mà pay cái vô đây, tây dân vô làm bị bạc ban hero cái khơi dân hero dân canh khác. Trôi được cái búa là. Buồn. Đang đấy. Ý mẹ đi đây. Tỏi giờ mình trả tiền. Thưa mày đây. Ý mấy cái chàm rồi. Mẹ đi đâu ạ? Ý là bài vô này. Bài đây đó nghe. Mày bị thư. Chết tầm mấy gì. Mấy cái đi chẳng. Wow, quá là.
One man's stove is another,
Another man's ship. Wait, what should I do then? And now I up here. Yes, it's here. What did I come for? Lấy giờ mà đa cái này dân trời tây ấy tại bên đây cầu mấy tí. Wow wow. Ý mình rô mùi hồng này. Yep, we had to be here. So ở đấy vậy. Ta cho nó pin ông vài ba này. Chung,
leave everything on this journey to me. The wind knows.
Like. Yeah, you are suck. Đại từ ban thay hả? Ai chẳng xa. Quay.
The wind knows.
Ngọt. Bạn đại thay mày hả? Khá lăng để chơi.
You okay?
Yep.
I'm all right. The blade is performing largely as I expected. Having gone so long without proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use. Though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
Something else
else on your mind?
How strange. Rather than trying to control me, he's instead trying to match my fighting rhythm. Let's keep going.
Đã xong cho chàng hay mà thuê chia nẹo ra. Đang vay ông cắt rê, tại đừng bắt đăng nghe. Mơ kể lôi miền stretcher around here. Mơ được khiên đấy.
Time to go.
Hello, my dude.
Into the wind. One with nature.
Die. Quite.
One with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Linh. Play.
Whoa! Something's up with the blade.
What's going on? Is grow dim?
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield. He cannot hold out much longer. If he keeps persisting, he will likely break apart at any moment.
But what would that do to Amanome Yuya?
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve his goal.
Okay. Sập tiết à? Tắt tới. Ê, wait. Bật hot 30 miền hấp miền đây là quá. Ha, đi cho ọt miền. Tí ai thì nghe bơ lên lương á bên. Xì. Nice mà tí.
One with nature. The wind knows. Fallen leaves.
What?
Adorn my night.
Right. Đạp không.
Are you okay? It looked like you were really struggling the entire fight.
Yes.
No.
And it looks like he's reached his limit.
The shine's grown a bit dimmer again. It doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as it did at the start.
Perhaps this time we'll finally have a chance to see his true form.
True form? What are you talking about?
Riêng cái bật bỏ đài.
What the? Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk.
The worst and is really look like it's about to break.
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi, much less the almighty Shogun. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy.
Will be listen to you.
I finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. I will never understand your obstinacy and cruelty, nor can I empathize with the one who made you. The only one who truly understood you had already passed away by the time you were born.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Here they are! Take them down!
Where do they keep coming from?
You should fight with this bell anymore.
Yup. We can help this time.
Don't worry. I'll use my own blade. It's just more of the same.
Hả?
Into the wind.
To the ferry.
The wind knows. Into the wind.
You fought way better with your own sword.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though we fought briefly together, you have seen me for who I really am. No one knew anything of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell it to anyone. You are the first person to know the truth. I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you, perhaps there would still be a ray of hope for me.
But in this too, you have failed.
Indeed. No matter how hard I tried, I could not attain that perfect harmony that your personal blade does with you. Too much time has passed. My physical state is poor, and without proper maintenance, I can only disguise my true appearance behind an outer sheen. Yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi. And what a magnificent blade it is. Perhaps I shall never reach that level of glory.
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liyue.
What?
Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not everything. This blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close bond during that time. Plus, in the moment that I most needed it, I received aid from another power. Skill, blade, determination, and desire. All these must be aligned in the practice of Ishin art. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. It is the source of your mania and savagery. Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you, the part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
I sensed it, but I couldn't change it. It is an integral part of my consciousness.
I resisted its temptations because I wanted to save Amenoma Yuya. But I do not know whether you yourself have any intention of trying to fight it. I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since you embarked on a journey bound for a destination you were destined never to reach. The moment you embarked on this journey, you lost the only person who could have ever unleashed your true potential. And yet there was no way for you to turn your back on his ambition. You have known this for a long time. It is the true source of your despair.
He gave me everything. My life, my form, my consciousness, and purpose. How could I possibly deny him his wish? I said to him, "Do not worry. From here on, I shall forge your legacy." How could I go back on my word?
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled. I have nothing further to say.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. Let's give him some time to reflect on things.
ពេលនេះគឺដៃហ្នឹងវាចាំងវាគិតថាវាហ្នឹងបើសិនជាវានៅក្នុងដៃអ្នកខ្លាំងវានឹងមានកម្លាំងកាន់តែខ្លាំងហើយវាកាន់តែខ្លាំងហើយវានឹងរស់បានយូរតែដោយសារតែវាខ្វះអ្វីមួយក្នុងជីវិតរបស់វាអញ្ចឹងទៅវាច្រឡំប្រាក់អាទីចោលទៅហ្វិចដោយសារតែវាអត់មានអីមួយនៅក្នុងវាសរអាធាតុអីមួយឬមួយក៏ធាតុចិត្តស្ងប់ស្ងៀមឬមួយក៏ស្អីគេដែលវាកំពុងតែខ្វះក្នុងចិត្តរបស់វាទៅវាអត់ខ្លាំងនៅឥឡូវនេះវាដឹងខ្លួនវាថាវាមិនកើតការអីទេហើយប៉ែនេះក៏ណែនាំវាច្រើនដែរហើយក៏ប្រាប់ដែរបញ្យល់ច្រើនដែរតោះអ្នកនេះយកស្ដាប់វាហើយយកទៅបកប្រែហ្នឹងមិនស្ដាប់អស់តែសារពាក្យមួយចំនួនខ្ញុំសូវយល់ដែរចឹងវាពិបាក and yeah mày té mở tới cứ dương tàu vinh sánh chạm mà bạn đi kịch chập hà về tới thơ mấy hái chạm dương tờ lập mà vinh thì thà về việc bớt sân gì về việc mùa đừng trẻ ăn rồi bây giờ ấy cái hai show cắn ở tay con nghe tại bớt sân chia cột này phải chỉ về ai can ấy mùiแต่lấy mưa tới về đi chia mẹ này thế về can tại ăn tới cho màประกวดเลยนะก็กันแต่ซอยtới tham pol ta thấy vậy.
When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension. It was somewhere I've never been. A bladesmith lay quietly on the bed, his frail face barely visible under the moonlight. His breaths were weak, and his life near its end. A newly forged blade lay by his side, listening attentively to his final words.
Wow. That was the blade's memory, wasn't it?
Indeed. While in exile in Snezhnaya, the bladesmith eventually learned the truth behind everything that had happened. The Ishin art had been dealt a devastating blow by the desertion of its best smiths. He spent the rest of his life in the forge, not to vent his frustration and hatred, but to atone for his actions. He felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. His sole wish was to one day return his single, proudest creation back to the land of his birth. So he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma, no matter how long or how hard the journey. But he never wished to rival the gods. All he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly as blade and smith, that they were still worthy of being trusted.
So that's the true story. But after that, the blacksmith's intentions were worked by the Tatarigami, slowly turning his proud creation into the cursed blade of today.
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tatarigami. The hatred within that power is what sent the blade down its ill-fated path. This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, only because it lost its original master. No one was there to correct its errors when it was losing its way.
Shame it's too late now.
Yes, it is too late. Time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While the world moved on, his ambition remained stubbornly stuck at that fleeting moment at the dawn of his journey. He seems to have calmed down, though. Let's go and check in.
Okay, let's see what you got.
When I look back at the past, I can remember the day of my forging like it was just yesterday. I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes. Such was the debt I owed to him for giving me the gift of consciousness. But darkness and slaughter numbed the mind. Over time, I lost sight of the difference between gratitude and grudge. Not only did I fail to fulfill his ambition, I also defiled it.
You are finally seeing reality clearly.
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I will honor the agreement and release Amenoma Yuya. But I still cannot bring myself to forsake his ambition. It is the entire purpose for my existence. So, may I ask you to help me fulfill the ambitions of myself and my creator?
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix too? Jeez, don't push your luck, mister.
It has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say. And if you don't agree, I will still release Amenoma Yuya as promised. My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess, should still be of some value to you.
His attitude has grown a lot milder. What do you think, Kazuha? Should we give him a chance?
Let's hear it.
Thank you all. When I was first forged, my maker was already terminally ill. He told me that he had wanted me to have the grandest opening battle. Alas, after that, he never rose from his sickbed again. Nor have I ever had the chance to prove myself in battle since. My fights were devoid of any noble meaning. They were merely the next step in my never-ending journey. The next in a long line of transgressions. You are a fine warrior. I would like to request your hand in battle and experience a true duel between samurai.
Oh? And who would be the opponent?
I will release Amenoma Yuya and restore his consciousness. Perhaps after that, you can convince him to commit to a fight with you. He must have plenty of reasons to both hate me and desire a good fight.
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up and seeing if he has the stamina and will to fight.
ឥឡូវយើងជប់អានឲ្យដឹងខ្លួនឡើងវិញ
He used my body to inflict harm on others. I utterly despise him and his actions. But since he stayed true to your agreement by releasing me, he must still have some remaining semblance of honor. If a duel can help to set this state of affairs in order, I am willing to put myself forward. I do not wish to be a mere victim in this story.
There's no need to worry. We'll vouch for your innocence to the Tenryo Commission.
Thanks for your help. Who knows how this would have ended without your intervention.
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. We can't stay here. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should aim for a greater sense of ceremony.
No way. I take this one first. Ban ball off. Ban say gì nữa. And now I got another thing. Men today. Learning. Lời nước cả admin tình ấy. Cả admin tắt tụi mình.
Quit following me.
Khmer ấy hằng very sadly sorry. And listen to the story. Đài về vậy tha vì môn về cha về cả về máu mà cha biết tha chẳng người nó cả tới chia đài một đàm đài project cha nông sản cream hay nơi group ca và cô tặng đã p đã vậy cha hai tay mà cha bảo biết các bạn ấy tị bắt đầu cha đại nè là lần đài nó nghe các bạn ấy tị bắt tay hay đài nó cùng toàn ban là vừa bây giờ ta mà cha về phép phóng hay lấy về ban đi bắt để hai ta mà tiếp với cỡ ha tam về hà mà đó đây của đây nó vô từ vừa về và thèm ta mà cắt tới chị bây giờ. That was a much more relaxed occasion.
Still can't let our guard down. Even now, Hyman has a sneaking suspicion that Blade hasn't told us everything. Still, even if he's way past the point of redemption, it's hard not to feel a teensy bit sorry for him. Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. All right then. Successor of Ishin art, Kaidahara Kazuha.
Successor of Amenoma art, Amenoma Yuya.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is my honor also.
Wait, did I fight?
The wind knows
I know your style.
into the wind.
one with nature.
เฮ้ยรอหน่อยบ้าง
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
ชแน่อะ
Thank you for the experience. Although he appears battered and broken, in your hands it seems he's regained a glimmer of brilliance. His sense of savage cruelty has completely faded away. But that same sense of determination remains strong.
You also fought well. I'm sure he relished the experience. There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all that has transpired.
You need not seek my forgiveness, nor do I have the right to forgive you on your victim's behalf. It is too late for all of that.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you will see my transgressions as mine alone and not let them stain the legacy of Ishin art. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin art still has a worthy successor in Kaede Kazuha. I beseech you, please understand this.
Yes, I too trust Mr. Kaedehara to do the right thing.
Thank you, successor of Aminoma art.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Aminoma smithy. Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want to go there for?
กระดาษได้ไง
I'm not
สู้
sure, but I think that all this is about to come to an end.
ฮะแล้วแต่เลยไว้เนี่ย
The wind rises.
ใส่ใจเรือนเฉียง
And away I go.
Hello เชียงดำใด
It's Yuya! You have returned!
I am sorry to have troubled you. It's all thanks to them that I was able to return safely.
Story
A
has
prized
begun to
Ishin
tell.
blade, turned weapon that controls the human mind. Considering their forging philosophy, this was indeed within the realm of possibility. This is a great pity. But I have some good news as well. Ryuji from the Bonton Songo Detective Agency tells me that they've found the missing Mr. Nagato.
Really? Is he okay?
Yes, badly wounded, but he will live. And now that Yuya is back, it seems like the final ending to this story is a happy one after all.
I think I know what you want to do.
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade whispering in your ear again?
Yes. He said he wants to take control of me for a brief moment.
ฮะ
No way! Hasn't it learned its lesson?
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. And he assures me that he won't use my body for anything nefarious. I have decided to let him do it.
You... But... He... Guess there's nothing we can say to change your mind, huh?
I trust your judgment.
Thank you. I will explain my reasons later. Okay. I am ready. Let us begin. Please, stay true to your promise.
เอาไปจังกรุบกรงกับแปะนี่แมนแตนเลยไม่ใหญ่เลย
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable.
จูใส่เรียงมาดองเฮ้
I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment. My physical form can be forged anew.
Everything. You mean...
Yes, the cost is my entire consciousness. You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its brightest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands, will still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Rest in peace.
ได้ทำไมเอ๊ะเอาเยอะแมนคือมันก็ตุกក្នុងមួយសាច់រឿងទេ
So, that's why he said it had to be done in that order. His consciousness will disappear forever after fulfilling the bladesmith's wish.
Kagotsurube Ishin. It was the first time I ever heard his name. It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions, and thus chose to bury this name deep within his heart. Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded, was he willing to entrust it to another.
Seems like he really, really wanted to fulfill his maker's wish.
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward also fueled the stubborn determination that blinded him to the path ahead. Speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them.
The remnant of the defeated whose
I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality. I've always been captivated by grand aspirations. Hearing his wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me. Just as the sight of those who fought to repeal the Vision Hunt decree did. Your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way. After everything I've seen, perhaps these pursuits fascinate me a little more than they should.
Oh, Kazuha.
I will continue to support you from this point on. Know that you will have my assistance whenever you need it.
how you say your word
Should we also go update Kujo Kamaji?
Oh, you're right. We need to tell him about the findings of our investigation. And it's also time to give him a response to the offer he made me.
Okay, this way ពីឲ្យម៉ៃមាន teleport ទេមាន teleport មិនលឿនជាង ដល់
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. Though this was a treacherous investigation indeed, we're most fortunate that no lives were lost. The Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse. The investigation into Amanome Yuya should conclude soon. Do not believe he will be charged with any crime.
Wow, you sure kept your ear to the ground.
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please take a look at this blade.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin, a weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaedehara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study and pass on the secrets of Ishin art. And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations, learning more about this blade as I go.
I see. I understand.
The Kaedehara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for me to continue on this path. Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the shogunate and Sangonomiya. That would not suit me.
You misunderstand. That was most certainly not our intent.
I am aware, but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Very well, I can understand. Then let's pretend this offer was never raised. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the shogunate's assistance, please do not hesitate to inform me.
Great. Thank you for your generosity.
Where will you travel to next, Kazuha?
I'll probably take to the seas with Captain Beidou again for now. As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
Rồi đây một đám nó adventure. Hai tờ tam khảo. Yeah, that's the
You must have a whole bunch of questions after our last conversation
Một
with
áp
NVIDIA.
cày bún à.
Paimon was ready to ask her a million more questions, but didn't want to seem too pushy. Like, about these descenders. So, does that just mean people like you who come traveling to Teyvat from someplace else? And as for your sister... Whew, so many questions. Let's go find Nahida and see what else we can find out.
Chụp vậy đây cả nhà. Mới. Anh đi. Nhồi. Nè, mission bánh chắp ở đây. Ah man. Ok, lấy thưa mission đi to mới vậy. Rồi mới cả ní. Đấy là năng từ mày đây. À đây. Mission ní cứ mission lại tất cả ní dương thưa đọc hiện bây anh thừa này chọc sân á.
There's no need to exchange pleasant.
Người sẽ đám. Ok, để chị try ấy. Tả tệ. Chứ mình để dây kia đi. Ah, I see. Anh đi mà sơ thử sát miền Tây thử. Sao tự nhiên thử bàn được ok, bây giờ từ từ ta hãy lấy mưa đai được mình đai mình làm đai nó ngay giờ thứ xây hay đai mà đai nó kẹo vô kẹp đai mà vô vi từ miền bây giờ anh ấy người ta mà đai không à đi làm cay phèm không hay giờ thứ xây này hay à sau ta qua mía qua phèm bị trừ hay giờ thứ xây anh ấy đai lo tại mình mà chả can ra mình mà chả là lo cả can mẹ đồ đại traveler này can tại đã đi traveler can đó với tận ông mới chiêng đã đi ôi mẹ na thịt mồi từ can mình trời thịt mò tận na kia là đi thịt mò tại đại thùng mơ sợ thôi
Just to occupy silence.
mơ không đi bình thịt mỏ à mày không đây người na thịt mỏ đó tại miền đi can đạm can pe ngày đi can này ghế phớt đấy đá pe đá đặng biết vậy can này chơi chưa mơ mà đặng à sụp hơi đi khi này cái canh của bạn đi ta lấy tay lại tay mọi người mà pon mày mission gì chả tao mà bị chọc mình để chết ở cái PDB ngay giống vừa thời là photo mà ở dù để ra về cái phong ta riệp kêu về lại nữa hay là mình internet pen cái phong tại tập I don't know why but it's so tập very tập vì này tại đã you cho tôi maintain okay, what are we doing here?
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand? An essay. That means facts and logic.
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? The Tatara Suna mystery. When so much remains unexplained, there's little to be objective about. Unless, of course, you restrict yourself to textual criticism.
Yeah, well, this is my teacher's area of research. I
Quá
can't
bà.
change that. But it's fascinating enough without having to sensationalize it, don't you think? The strange location, the missing details, a mysterious person. I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm interested in getting to the bottom of all this. That's the only reason I came to you.
Yes, you came to me. So all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization that will make people want to read it. There's no getting around that.
Okay, but...
Did one of them just mention Tatara Suna? But that's all the way in Inazuma. Is it just Paimon, or is it kind of unusual for someone in Khmer to want to write a paper about that? Everyone here is just going about their business. Maybe it really is just Paimon. Those people here are free to research pretty much anything.
Still, let's go listen to it.
Great! Let's go find out what this Tatara Suna mystery is all about.
Listen in ច្រឡំ it Installable chapter 3 Hello.
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper. If only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
Looking for me? If you looking for me, traveler did me.
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
If you don't believe me, have a go.
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma. This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
Sawada, for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kind of lacking.
Okay.
Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatara Suna?
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
I see.
Sorry, I can't help this time.
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatara Suna's past. But who'd have thought that...
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatara Suna.
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive or a first read?
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatara Suna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who crafted a fine blade. But in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no one knows. Apart from the sword maker,
Did
his
I
servant,
care?
and the
Did I
one
look
who
like I
wrote this
care?
all down,
No,
the
right?
records also mention a kabuki mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger. Someone who dresses funny or acts in an unusual way.
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This kabuki mono lived in Tatara Suna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
So first the strange person goes missing, then a murder happens? Seems kinda fishy to Paimon.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow, did I get lucky!
Stop shouting!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out. It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago. Even back then, Tatara Suna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
Could it be?
Wait, so there are 2 missing people in this story?
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin art. Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
The Kaidahara clan?
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
The more?
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human, but a puppet.
A puppet?
Look at that. The Sugan puppet that illustrate action main should be rolling eyes Nazuma. With her as we speak, it couldn't be her. The Kabuki Mono has to be the Belader. But what was he doing 400 years ago in Tatara Suna?
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
Glaze at Paimon and hope she keep her mouth shut.
No! Paimon just meant... how creepy! The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
A man adventured in the Cambodia around to the tree in the afternoon from after he spent laborers walking along the mountain road tower the first. Ôi trời lấy hả anh cùi ta an mẹ này là bò đi cạch nhỉ với lấy giùm ai để này an lấy screenshot an screenshot đấy 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 an Skin Chop.
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well.
What? Okay, Skin check the dynamic. Okay, screenshot hay and 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 chop.
Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it. Oh, how about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Yeah, some more like a novel. Has this guy ever even written an essay before?
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get. Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess. Give me some time. I need to find a new angle on this.
I will let you to do.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now. Good luck with your essay.
All right, thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
Okay, là vô chào thấy. Muốn cái gì mà bị bạn ấy mình đang đi.
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, then even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh? After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it? If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. There's no point in...
And what? What? Who?
Hey,
what's
did you
wrong?
see that? He literally just went by. Over there. It looked like...
Ah.
A balladeer! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
Nhà mùi nữa. I guess maybe better next time. Người ta này mau ngay. Thank you for watching ahnia. See you tomorrow in another game. Thank you for watching Clementine. See you very next time. Tôi xin năng lỡ để tự ác ní. Kênh như con nói tìm chào hơi. Bye bye.